Buying an Alexa doesn't make you a filmmaker, it makes you a customer for Arri. In fact, the more gear you own, the worse your films probably are. We're living in an era of all the gear and no idea, where $10,000 subpixels are being used to capture $0 worth of imagination. We've traded our vision for resolution, we've traded our stories for dynamic range, and we're obsessed with the tools of the craft because buying a new lens is easier than having a new idea. And with the introduction of AI filmmaking, the barrier for self-titling filmmakers is lower than ever.
I'm obsessed with the truth.
Let me be clear, I love the fact that everyone has access to these tools now. But let's not be careless with story and just focus on getting the shiniest, sharpest image. I am the first to have to restrict my wish list and focus on story more than ever. Today, I'm dissecting the pro-consumer delusion and why your expensive rig might be the very thing killing your creativity. Filmmaking has become a shopping list. Step 1, the full frame body. Step 2, anamorphic glass. Step 3, fluid head tripod or gimbal. Step 4, wait, what movie are we making again? We see 10-bit 422 footage every day that says absolutely nothing. It's visually delicious and emotionally vacant. It's a cinematic wallpaper. If the technology is so much better now than when it was in 1970, why does modern content feel so much cheaper? Why do most of those stunning AI clips seem soulless? Maybe because they lack thought-provoking ideas behind the characters. Because gear is a distraction. It's a way to feel like you're working without doing the agonizing work of thinking. The tools ease the pain of thinking. They provide shortcuts, but shortcuts in art are never a good idea. The greatest moments in cinema didn't happen because the tech, they happened because the tech failed. Spielberg's mechanical shark broke. Most people would have quit or bought a better shark. Spielberg used the failure to create the most iconic suspense in history by not showing it. Constraint is the fuel of genius. When you have every tool at your disposal, you don't have to be clever, you just have to be expensive. But when you only have a phone and a window to illuminate the scene, you have to be brilliant. Let me explain. For example, natural light is forever changing. So if you do not have an expensive lighting kit and the luxury of a talented DOP at your disposal, you need to scratch your head and figure out what time the light hits through the window you're shooting with for this scene. Maybe you need harsh light for silhouettes, or soft or warm or no natural light at all. So depending on the time of day, your shot will evoke different emotions to your scene. The restraint of time frame for shooting will for sure provide more creative opportunities than being able to light as wanted whenever needed. Here's the truth that hurts us. A person with taste and an iPhone will outshoot a person with no taste and a RED V-Raptor every single day. For example, check out this amazing ad by the renowned director Damien Chazelle. He shot with an iPhone. It of course was rigged and color graded professionally, but the machine used to capture the story was a phone, a very good camera phone, but a phone. And gear records data, taste communicates the soul of the production, and the industry wants you to believe you're one purchase away from being a pro. But professional isn't a tax bracket or a gear bag, it's a level of intentionality. It's known that a shaky out of focus shot can be more cinematic than a stabilized 8K drone shot if it makes the audience feel the character's panic. But you have to know when to use it, and always with intention. So, should you throw away your gear? No, of course not. Technology is a gift and it has democratized the most expensive art form in human history. The all the gear no idea trap isn't the camera's fault, it's yours and mine of course. The resolution is simple. Earn your gear. Don't buy the gimbal until you've mastered how to move your body. Don't buy the lights until you've spent a year studying how the sun hits the wall at 4 p.m. The moment you stop looking at your camera as a status symbol and start looking at it as a servant to your story, you stop being a consumer and you become a filmmaker. Your gear doesn't define you, your perspective does. Now go and find a story worth the pixels. And what are your thoughts as a filmmaker or content creator or just a viewer? Do you think we worry too much about gear, or the shiny image won over the dusty story? Let me know in the comments below. I will answer all your comments. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for new videos every Friday about film, culture and thinking. and go watch this video here about the great film that showed Disney how to make female characters. And that's a wrap for this one, but I will see you on the next one.